So I'm scrolling through my YouTube feed, and a long time ago, like years ago, I accidentally clicked on an astrology video. But ever since then, and I've ignored and I've clicked, basically not interested in all these astrology videos, and I still getting these popping up on my YouTube feed, my recommendations, and I can't believe how many astrology videos or astrology channels there are. It didn't take very much for them to be piled onto my YouTube feed. It took very little. But why is it that popular? I understand that that's something that's been around for a long time. People believe that, the the Earth's position with relation to the other planets and the seasons and where the stars are located. They think that that gives them insight into what people are going to do. It makes no sense. I mean, it's by what mechanism do planets have on our planet? Well, obviously the moon does and the sun does. Well, I mean, you have the circadian rhythm and the tides, but Venus has basically a negligible impact. Like very little light comes from Venus, and it does not affect really the oceans in any significant way. Much less does Mars or Saturn or like a planetoid like Pluto does, like a dwarf planet like Pluto. It has zero effect, and yet they say that that something is coming from them that affects people. So, what exactly is that thing? Does anybody ask that question? What exactly do these planets do to affect people? And if that's true, if people are affected by the planets, then it's to say that there is a lack of free will or no free will, right? That means that why have any set of ethics if what you're going to do is being determined by forces outside your control, right? So what's the point of planning anything or doing anything at all? Well, it doesn't make any sense because, of course, it's nonsense. Okay, it doesn't matter where the planets are. If you're going to do something, you're going to do something. You're going to make plans to do X, Y, Z, and you do those things. It doesn't matter where the planets are. I mean, if you want to go fishing or go surfing or something like that, yeah, you want to know, whether it's going to be a full moon or a new moon, because that would suggest you have what is it called a neap high tide or something like that, where you have an extra ordinary high tide because the moon's gravity does pull on the Earth's oceans just a little bit, and it actually causes that slightly bit of more high tide. The sun, I mean, you go to sleep at night. That's a good time to go to sleep because the temperature is cooler and it's easier to go, plus your melatonin cycle. But I mean, if you're a hunter, I mean, I know people that go hog hunting, they do it at night. Most predators hunt at night. So, I mean, that makes sense. But what difference does it make with the other planets? Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, Neptune, which you can't even see. I mean, you can't even see it with a telescope, yeah. They have no effect on what's going on Earth. So why is it so popular? What is going on in people's minds that they want to be told, some interpretation of the future that is just completely bunk? Well, I know the answer to that, and it's that people they like this idea that some external force is there to take care of them. And it's completely false. Nothing's going to take care of you except you. You are more than capable of taking care of yourself, but you have to apply yourself and use your head. Okay? So if you're listening to astrology, you're not using your head. Okay? You're not thinking. Okay? You're being told things that you're interpreting in a wishy-washy way that has no reference to the real world.